Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going on, everybody? So, back here on my YouTube channel, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. It's been 90 days since I could just really come on here and start doing stuff. I've done, I think, a couple videos since then, but they've really been hitting this YouTube channel, trying to prevent people from seeing my stuff. They're doing the other channel like they did. They're doing this channel like they did the other one, and look, let me just be here. Let me just go straight up here. They don't want people like me being able to say anything. And I just saw a video earlier today where the I guess it's the CEO of YouTube, where she was on there talking about disinformation and what information they don't want on YouTube. But what the thing is, they don't ever, and they try to want to block everything. But what really gets me is the fact that she didn't even acknowledge that they actually remove people from YouTube for telling the truth, for simply telling the truth. And it's not about disinformation or misleading, or it's really not even about that. It's about them disliking something and you talking about it. See, you can talk about whatever you want. I can talk about kitty cats. I can talk about cars. I can talk about space rocks. I can talk about UFOs. Well, this might be a little touchy now. But you can talk about just about anything that's not related to something that's going to affect the American people or affect society, right? You can't talk about certain things like, you know, I can't ask, what the weather is or anything like that. You can't do any of that. I've constantly said that they're going to do stuff. And a lot of people are like, well, yeah, maybe, maybe, maybe. Now we're starting to see it. You can't even post on YouTube the actual things that are happening, the stuff that is affecting us in our lives. Like if you get in your vehicle and you don't have an electric vehicle and you got to go to this thing called a pump. And if you start talking about what's happening at the pump, they'll get upset with you. They'll get upset with you. The only way they won't get upset with you is if you blame Putin. Now, if you blame Putin, okay, that's cool. And actually, I'm on my Unite America First YouTube channel. I think that's what this one is. I'm gonna do a video on my other channel. I've just been working so much here; it's been going crazy. But if you go there and you do a pump, if you go to this thing called a pump and you talk about, the numbers at that pump, they'll turn around and sit there and tell you that, hey, this is not legit. This is not real information. And then the only way you can get by it is if you blame Putin. Like you have to blame Putin, right? Even if Putin don't have nothing to do with it. Like I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm really surprised that they haven't blamed Putin over the shortage of the baby formula. Or maybe they have and I just missed it, right? Because they've been working on that issue for a while now, right? They've been working on it, trying to get it resolved, and they knew it was coming, but they didn't do anything to stop it. And I think if you ask me, they did it to see what the outcome would be, to see what would happen, to see how the people react, to see the scenario play out. So if it happens in the future, they know exactly what to do and how to control people, because the control is still coming. The control is still coming. And like I mentioned earlier, the lady, the CEO of YouTube, she's on there and she's talking about, what is disinformation? Like, what happened to you as an adult being able to say, you know what, I'll believe that one, but I'm not going to believe that, right? They have taken it upon themselves to have us believe what they want us to believe. They've taken it upon themselves to say, well, no, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. And then if you come out and you say something is, if you could come out and say something is a little fishy here, something, you start questioning it. You start saying, could it possibly be? Do you think that, they'll do X, Y, Z in the future? You're subject to be penalized. Well, at least they penalize me for doing it. And I even make it clear that, I'm going to say, hey, this is my opinion. This is what they're going to do. But they end up doing it. And they end up, penalizing you for doing it. It's ridiculous. 100% ridiculous. All right. So I'm going to make this one really short. Never blame. Yeah, they never blame China Joe. The government spend billions and billions of dollars, but then they say, "Oh, it's Russia. It's Putin's fault. It's Putin's fault." They resort to saying it's Putin's fault when they run out of lies. And I'm sitting there watching the liberal media, and they straight up say it. Like, they run out of talking points, and then they refer to Putin. It's really bizarre. It's truly bizarre. All right, so I'm going to get off of here. So tonight at 9 p.m. Central, I'm going to relay some of the information that was relayed to me, some of it, by the mayor of Uvalde, Texas. Uvalde, Texas. He relayed it to me. So I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to do that tonight at 9 p.m. Central here, okay? Hey, thank you, everybody, for connecting for this short video and sharing it. God bless.